On the surface, it appears that all is well. Christians worship quietly, but openly, in a land where the Muslim majority's influence can seem overwhelming.
We have big organizations in Pakistan, but when you will go, if there are the Muslim people are in majority, they look down the Christian people. They don't give all the rights. They don't give them as respect as the other they do to others.
Christians make up about 5% of Pakistan's population. The government seems aware of what's going on.
We are constitutionally bound to protect the life and properties of minority and to look after the interest of minority in this country, because they are son of Israel, they played a role and they are equal citizen of the country. Yes, they are the problem, but we are trying to solve those problems.
But the Christian community remains largely withdrawn, living in enclaves like this one. Bad as this is, these people are better off than some. Just a few minutes away in downtown Islamabad, a makeshift camp has emerged, literally in the middle of the road. There are roughly 2,000 people here. The government says they were occupying land illegally. Residents of the camp say they were uprooted from their homes, mistreated because they are Christian. After a cursory look, we go back with a doctor.
What's going to happen if these children don't receive some kind of treatment soon?
I think there's a danger here. I mean, especially the young children, they could just die from dehydration or from all kinds of infections that they have.
Water is brought from wherever it can be found, one step at a time.
This is what they're using as drinking water, also as cleaning water. And from here, the water runs down this hill and basically right into what are makeshift toilets. But you can't even really call them toilets because it's just holes in the ground.
The young and old seem at times unable to move. The heat and conditions are just too overwhelming. So children look after other children. At times, despite the desperate situation, they look at us with wonder and amusement. But reality hits adults harder than children.
Because my children not go to school because I have not much money. So I have not expensive for books, for a uniform. Because me educated, my children's father is educated, but he is not in our life. So it's a big pain for me.
For these people, there is no access to basic services, a combination of poverty and what they tell us is religious persecution. The government tells CNN they will find homes for these people.
We're now in the section of the camp that literally sits between the two roads, and Uzma behind me just 16 days ago gave birth to this little boy. She's a victim of circumstance, didn't have time to go to the hospital, so a midwife came and assisted her, and the boy is still yet to be named.
The doctor seems bewildered by the camp's location.
I'm really surprised because this is just the center of Islamabad, just right in the middle of the center of Islamabad.
You imagine that is the center
and every facility is not just 10 minutes from here.
Basic needs aren't being met, yet these people whose faith tells them that the poor will inherit the kingdom of heaven haven't given up hope. Cal Perry, CNN, Islamabad.